Hello and welcome to today's edition of Forex Daily Dimes. I am your host, Josh Lilquist, and thanks for stopping by today. And we got a big show today. We're going to talk about some topics in the Forex market. We're going to cover the equities markets, what's happening there. We had a great went up a little bit today. We had some selling pressure as the day is closing here. It's about 250 here on Wednesday Central Time here. So Wednesday the 30th. Just so you know, tomorrow we got a big show tomorrow. We're gonna do a Forex roundtable with David Warner, Alex Perna, and Walker England, and the topic is gonna be that you see there's many strategies no matter what you're trading in these financial markets, whether it's stock or options or futures or forex, and there's always one common theme to consistency. So tomorrow we're going to cover that. It's going to be a little forex showdown with David and Alex and Walker. So as we get going here, and before we get started, I just want everybody to know and understand there is risk in trading. You can and probably will lose money at one point in the financial markets. Now, the key to everything is to manage your risk properly, manage your capital. Anything we talk about today, there's no recommendations. Obviously, you know that. And past performance is not indicative to future results. This is strictly for mostly my entertainment only. So let's dive into it. Let's get into the stock market, the equities market. So the nice thing about this platform here, it's a free platform I use, and I'm not plugging this for the platform at all. It's just a nice free one for some information, and it's trading view. It's some good free info. So the stock market, the S&P 500. This is a daily chart. We have a little slight update today. It looks like so far it's about just under 1%. So a good day for those equity traders that are along the market. We've seen a nice sell off here, really the whole month of September, and it's jumping back here a little bit as the week is closing out, and as the month is also closing out. All right. That being said, so let's get into the Nasdaq. So the tech stocks have been really driving these markets, and we had another pretty good day with the Nasdaq. As you know, we had the same sell off, but we came back here three straight positive days, and then a little hiccup in the market. And now we got another update today. So seeing some more bullish, some bullish. I guess the bulls are coming back into the market here. So we'll see what happens here as the month closes out. We have the election coming up, so there's going to be a lot more risk in this financial market. Let's get into the Dow. The Dow, same story. Up today about looks like 1.4% as of right now. Markets can be closing pretty soon. So, some great opportunities in the equities markets. Let's take a quick look at our esports. We always like to look at that. Today we are not much today. Not a whole lot happened there with the esports. Sorry, that wasn't esports. I thought that looked funny. I thought esports was up a little bit here today, about 45 cents on the day. So we've been stuck in, and we've been talking about this for the last few weeks. We've been stuck in this range here. It looks like we're trying to break out of this. We'll see what happens here as the market closes today. Turtle Beach Corporation. This is also daily chart. This one had some great buying pressure right away at the beginning of the day, and we've dropped down a little bit. So we've broken this range bound trading, and we'll see what happens here the first of the month tomorrow, which would be Thursday. Let's peek at actually, let's skip that. Let's go back. Let's go dive straight into our forex trading here. So we talk a lot about the currencies and the dimes, trading the dimes from $10, $20, $30. And the great thing about this show today is we had some issues with the platform, and I had to rebuild my screen here. So we'll kind of walk through the concept of trading the dimes here on the show here today. We'll go through a couple pairs. Let's start with the euro dollar, and the concept is trading the dimes. So from dollar to $10 to $20 to $30 and so on. So the concept is we have the bulls and the bears fighting right around these whole numbers. So here's the $1 area. Sorry, the dollar 10, dollar 20. And let's just stick with this one right now. So right now we're in between dollar 10 and dollar 20. So as this broke this dollar 10 area, we have our hezi lines, right? Our hezi lines are these 250 pip. We talk a little bit of basketball references. These are in half court, right? So we got half court, what baseline to baseline. Let's turn these green. Let's make this easy. Let's go green format. Just make it green, make it easy to see. Let's put a couple more in. Let's put our lower one at dollar 107.50. Close enough for illustration purposes today. 750 here. So right now on this weekly chart, we have a possible selling opportunity. So we were stuck in half court. Basically, nothing's happening as it got up to the dollar 20 area. Okay. So the concept is once we get to this dollar 20 area, we're going to wait until price either closes above dollar 22.50 or below dollar 17.50. Well, we got that close last week on Friday. So we have a potential short bias. Now let's bring that to our 4-hour chart for execution, right? So now that we have this 4-hour chart, and these are based off of 250 pips. So the other ones were 1,000 pips. These ones are 250. So dollar 17.50. So 75 pips down from there. So we got 250 pips from dollar 17.50 to dollar 20. Same thing down to dollar 15. And there's 75 pips in our hezi lines. So it'd be dollar 16.75. So once we get a close below this 16.75, which we did, we have our entry point. We want that close, and we want that entry point at dollar 16.50. Stop loss just above the 17.50 area. Looks like this potentially would have got stopped out there, and we want to take that all the way down to the dollar 15 area. Okay, let's put our hezi line here. Dollar 75, 15.75. Sorry about that. Let's just finish this off so you get the whole concept here. All right, let's finish the top one on here. 25. So now that we've gotten this close, I probably would have got stopped out there. Well, I'm gonna give this another try. Once we get a close again below the 16.50, short entry here, stop loss here, target here, and then once it gets here, it resets. So as we have our short bias, we're looking to essentially take this down 1,000 pips, 250 pips at a time. Okay. So right now we're in wait and see mode. So the concept is bringing it 1,000 pips in 250 pip increments, and these are not recommendations. These are strictly for entertainment purposes only, and have your own risk management plan in there. If you're new to the show, definitely give a subscribe. If you're brand new, we do have special guests. Last week we had Jeff Manson on the show, longtime futures trader, options trader, equities trader. Tomorrow we got a pretty big show. It's the Forex Showdown, and we have Walker England, Alex Perna, and David Warner. We're going to talk a lot about strategies that how there's many strategies out there in the financial markets. Well, what works and what doesn't. There's a lot of people that aren't quite sure, but there's one common theme that each consistent strategy has, and we're going to talk about that and dissect that. Maybe do a little bantering back and forth with some some old friends there, longtime forex traders, and they all have a slightly different approach to the market, but at the end of the game they have one common theme, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. That's at 5:30 tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe to the show here today. Also, give a thumbs up if you like the show. Give a thumbs down if you don't. It helps with the algorithms. Let's look at the dollar yen. Let's build this out real quick. So the same thing here. This one here, we are in the middle. So we should have a bias, which would be a short bias. Let's bring our hezi lines in here. 750. So 250 pips down from 110. If you have any questions, feel free to type in the chat. Um, any pairs that you want to look at, anything you like to analyze or some insight, um, or just to have a little, do a little BSing. 250 would be here on this one. So we have a short bias here. So we want to drop this down to our 4 hour chart. I already started building this out. Let's put our hezzy lines here. So right now we're in wait and see mode. Once we had a reset here, we're going to look to short once we get to 106.75. If it gets up here, look to short, stop loss here, target back down here, and then continue this short bias as this current pair continues to drop. And we've had a trend of dropping since June here. So it's looking to continue this trend all the way down to basically bring it down to 100. Okay. So like I said, I just wanted to do a quick show, give a quick update on tomorrow. We're gonna have that Forex showdown. That's at 5:30 Central Time. Make sure to subscribe, give a like, and tomorrow bring some. Any pairs that you want to see tomorrow analyzed, we're going to have a couple different guests on there. They can analyze it based on their strategy, but they're all going to have that one common theme. So tomorrow, 5:30, make sure to subscribe and give a like.